Yeah. Just keep an eye if you see those police put their masks on. Or, I'm sorry, I'll watch, but Yin Yin's already masked up. Have you sealed your mask? You know how to seal it? Did it seal? Is it sealed? You know how to seal it? Just, and yeah.
Yep, there we go.
Okay, good. No air should come in at all.
So what's been going on?
These are the Raptor police right here in black. Those are like their really kind of half special op guys. They do a lot of the chase downs. See the small shields they got so they can run fast. And then down there are more their riot police on the end.
Yeah, that's from where I came. There are loads and loads of where the cars are.
Right. You're English?
No, I'm German.
Oh, German. Oh, okay. So, wie lange sind Sie hier?
Several weeks.
Have you ever been in the fighting here before?
No.
Okay. Do you have a mask?
I do have a mask.
Good.
Yeah.
If I put my mask on, put your mask on.
You don't have a mask?
I do.
Okay.
If you see me put mine on, you should put yours on.
Okay. So
My name is Michael.
Hi, Michael. I'm Ruth.
Ruth?
Ruth.
Nice to meet you,
You
Ruth.
work for whom?
I'm just an author. I write books.
Oh, okay. You write
But
books.
actually, I'm streaming right now to Epoch Times. But you have an English accent.
You used to work in the UK for many years.
Yeah, you don't have any German accent at all. I can't hear it. Well, there's a helicopter over our head,
I
though.
went to China, so I lived in China for far too long.
See, when they bring that helicopter out, generally they're serious about something. And usually it's only over their main action.
So where exactly they are?
You're surrounded by them. These are protesters here. You're surrounded by them.
We're right in the middle of it.
Oh, yeah.
We're there where my bosses don't want me to be. They said never get in between.
But you shouldn't be here then. No.
Stay either behind the protesters or behind the police, but don't get caught in between.
Who do you write for or publish for?
I work for German Public Radio.
Oh, German Public Radio. Okay.
We do a lot of this. You know, we have.
Is that in Berlin?
Yeah.
Did you cover Poland in the 80s?
I was at university back then.
Yeah, you seem too young for that. But I'm sure you remember well.
US,
oh, you were in the U.S.?
I was in the US.
Let me find.
But then once you move to the UK and work for the BBC, they get rid of your American accent pretty quickly.
Yeah, you've got a total English accent. Let me see here.
Beef did that to me. Sorry, I'm sorry about that.
What? I think it's cool. English accents are cool. American accents are better, but English is cool too. Let's see here. All right. Yeah. At any moment, if they do something, I mean, there could be fighting here in 15 seconds. I mean, it can happen that fast.
You've been here for a while. You know their tactics now.
Oh yeah, I've been in hundreds of the
Hundreds
attacks,
of them.
many hundreds. Yeah, with Eric, we're together, and so this hot mic is going to that camera actually. Sometimes it'll be going until almost sunrise. And tonight, my guess, I'm just guessing, is it's going to move down that way.
Towards Polyou.
Polyou is different. Yeah. But I'm guessing it's going to go that way. I'm just a wild guess. Sometimes I'm wildly wrong.
How many protesters are there here? I mean, have you any idea? Because I was at Charter Gardens earlier on, and there were about 1,000, I would suppose, I think. And yesterday there were about...
That would have been a separate event, although some will migrate to over here. They'll get on the boat and come over. Or she was saying she was at Chatter Garden earlier, but that was a separate event.
That was a separate event, but the sort of timing was such that you thought, well, once they're over there, they can come over here.
Oh yeah, they'll just get on the boats or they'll get on the MTR.
The biggest concern with getting public transport, especially boats, where there's only one drop-off point, is the fact that if there's a heavy police presence there, and they go, oh, what's in your bag? Open your bag, show us what you've got. then you might get in trouble right before it even starts.
I'm going to go live because Jan doesn't seem to be able to find us, or maybe he's not getting my message. And then he might not be seeing your live stream, but he should see mine. But yeah, so really pay really close attention to when they put their mask on to make sure you put your mask on. Always watch it. But often they shoot it without their mask on. Like last night, they fired tear gas without putting their mask on.
Yeah, okay.
I think it was just one shot, though. Yeah. What's up? Okay. And that's populating. That's where we are.
Location.
Yeah. What's that?
Like when you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if he sees it, he's gonna know where we are.
Right.
But there's only one ping. So I'm not sure is it a phone connection problem or he just lost connection. So which is why he's not reading the messages.
Yeah. You know, let's just walk down to Muzia and see if we can scarf him up that way. And then we'll just come back here. We need to walk the perimeter anyway. You can come with us if you like. We're just going to find somebody and... All right. Be well, Ruth. There's Australia Press. More Australia Press. So there's some press out here today. Oh, hold on. Okay, he just got our message. He's coming to us. Okay, let's go ahead and... but Muzia is this way, so we'll just walk this way and maybe we'll run into it.
It's the fact that we cannot go past there, so we're doing a circle.
Oh, I see. In that case, let's do wait on him.
Then we're just going to stay put right there.
Let's wait on him. Let's wait on him. That way we don't have any... he says he's almost here as well.
Okay, Rolex has successfully closed their store. Let's look up there.
Oh, I see all the people up there watching, yeah. Tommy says he's in the middle of the highway drinking a cold coffee. And there's not much happening. You know how that goes. Not much happening, and then like 30 seconds later, it's like 20 rounds of tear gas and rubber bullets and police smashing people. Yeah. You can hear the helicopter over. It's not over our head. It's at about 600 feet and high, and then it just moved over to another road. But it was over this road, but not exactly over our head. It's about 600 feet high and about 500 feet down the road, so you can do the trigonometry. There is a jet right overhead there. What? Oh, there was a from the airport. Oh, not the Air Force. Hopefully not.
Listening for the whistling sound. That might be
right.
It might have dropped something on us.
Yeah. Actually, you don't usually hear the bomb that hits you. But actually, I shouldn't say that. They sometimes, like one of the units that I was with, aircraft dropped a bomb on their position, and they actually did pick it up on video, audio, right before, seconds before it hit. Just like, I say seconds, like maybe 1 or 2 seconds. There was no time to do anything. It was, it landed right in the middle of the compound too, and a few A&A just disappeared.
Remember, duck and cover. You should be a lot more aware than that than I am.
Yeah. Okay, the command helicopter's over the water now. You can see he's in front of you. So again, he's looks about 600, looks like more like 1,000 feet up, and about maybe 800 feet up, and about about jump altitude for those who know what I'm talking about. It's about, we used to jump on airplanes a lot, about 800 feet. And maybe 800 feet away and 800 feet up, I'm going to guess. So you can do your trig and know how far he is away. Take a guess. It's always a guess on when to put your mask on and when not. You know, right now, I'm still not putting it on. But you need to be... Okay, there's Jan calling. Hey, Jan.
Hey, I met Nathan and Modi. Where are you guys?
Oh, that means... You. See it?
Okay.
And we're sitting right in the middle.
You're right by the metro. Right?
Yeah, exactly. The Fight for Freedom sign, I love it. Right behind us in the metro. You see me? All right. My mic is hot when you get here. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
So, Jan will just that. He's a senior editor at Epoch Times. He's got some great interviews. For instance, with Steve Bannon and General Spalding, and General Spalding's another China expert. Arthur Waldron at UPenn. Really interesting to listen to them talk about China from all their different perspectives. And economic. Spalding will come at it more like intelligence and military and economics as well. And then Waldron will come at it. He stays away from the military stuff because he's not a military man, but he'll come at it historically and also economically and morally as well. But they're all, you get different vantage points by listening to those. You know how it goes. Listen to 100 experts and you'll start to learn a few things. How's my audio, Eric? So we're just on Nathan Road. We're at the TST area, and
we're close to Chongqing Mansions. A lot of Americans, especially younger Americans, who have come to Hong Kong, might be familiar with that area.
Chongqing Mansion is where a lot of those little guest houses are that are kind of cheap, seedy, right?
It leaves some to be desired for.
Yeah, somebody suggested I stay there, and I went and looked one time, and I was like, no.
It's objectively not a bad place.
It's not anywhere real where the action is, and it's kind of like, it's like living in a dungeon. It's not, whereas, generally it's good to get places where you can, oh, there he is. He's with Yin Yin. Okay, right there. So there's Yin Yin and Jan. You can pick them up on the camera. They're both at Epoch Times. And let me say hello. All right, so you've got a guest today.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I've got footage of them firing it.
Right. And did you get gas? You went down or? Oh, did you get boots or?
No,
oh,
I didn't. I didn't.
And you're not wearing boots.
As I heard you say boots to him, I was like.
like a red light would indicate that
Okay.
it's a squad 1. And a green light on the back would indicate they're from squad 2.
It's like, so yesterday there were 4 different, but they were all lit. Like they had lights all over them. These guys just have a little red light on their helmet. It's flashing.
Those are the Raptors right there. The ones that often you'll hear do. Everybody does the beatdowns. It's not like just the Raptors do it. But the Raptors they do a lot of the lightning strikes real quick. I see you've been wearing your mask. You got the good mask marks on.
Yeah. Well, no, there was tear gas. And it was like, get that mask on.
I had your mask strapped onto me to bring to you, and then I saw you wearing that, and I was like, oh, he's got a proper mask.
Oh, that's a proper one? Okay.
Yeah, that's
good.
good.
I didn't know I didn't know what's proper. It's funny, this gentleman right behind us, I see him everywhere for some reason. He's very distinctive. He's like that guy right there. I just like, he was there last night where we were. He's here. He was over there by me.
The journalist?
No. He's like this old dude.
Oh, yeah, I saw him too. Yeah, you're right. I saw him as well. Remember, he was shouting around, dancing around.
Yeah.
Some of the guys are like that. So this would be GF Tier 6, sitting down with all the black and everything. That's frontliners. And all these over here wearing the black and the backpacks, that would be GF types. Often they'll have umbrellas. They're not guerrilla force. And when you're talking on I haven't laid that out for you, but I'll lay it out for you if you have time. And so that when you're spotting different people and trying to figure out, for instance, if this is growing or if it's getting weaker or stronger, it helps to be able to categorize people. Whether they're what you would call auxiliary or GF. Or, for instance, some months ago when people were saying it's getting weaker, that was when I started noticing a lot of auxiliary were coming out that we didn't see before. And that was when I knew that it was getting stronger. And I can show you. See, like the guy standing in the middle, black, total mask and all that, backpack, he's total GF, of course. The police got their light right on him because he's, But,
dirty cops, MFer, rapists, the usual.
Yin, you don't speak Cantonese? You're just total American. What's that? A banana. Yeah, right, banana. When she says banana, she means yellow on the outside and white on the inside. And it's like every country has a saying like that. What you don't
know is, I don't know, that one you're kind of allowed to say.
Yeah.
It's not derogatory.
Yeah.
You got to be a little bit careful.
Yeah. But like Thailand has similar sayings. It would be like red on the outside, yellow on the inside. It would be different. It depends on political act. Like here, when you hear people say yellow, by the way, it can also mean pro-democracy because the pro-democracy side is pro-yellow, and then you'll hear them say pro-Beijing is blue. So blue is, so if you hear, I'm sorry, pro-cop is blue. Eric is correct. Thank you, Eric. And no, but pro-cop is blue, pro-Beijing is red. He's absolutely right. And in Thailand, pro-yellow at one point was also pro-democracy, and red was more kind of communist-leaning, but not necessarily. It depends on those, because these things often have texture. You know what's weird is the Communist Party of Japan came out in support of the freedom and democracy side here. Eric, isn't that quite weird? They were really against police brutality anyway, and they were against CCP, because even the communists have their own texture. And you okay, Jan? Good.
They're now calling the terrorists and triad.
So, all when on the pie chart of organization and insurgencies, and this is clearly an insurgency, the smallest group will be what's called the underground. I never really mention this because it's usually so tiny and they're people you don't even know. And then the next largest group is guerrilla force, right? Those are the ones that like full-time fighters, right? Move around, fight everywhere. And then auxiliary are the ones that will just fight in their own neighborhood. Actually, I should give you this mic, man. You can take control of this. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
No, please don't. Please don't. I don't know enough.
Okay, expect action here. I'm going to put my mask on. Eric, whenever you're ready to put your mask on, I suggest you put yours on. And I can hold that and let you put yours on first. Sometimes we're wrong on when to put the mask on. Sometimes we're not. It's not. We're better than 50-50 though. I'll put it that way. They haven't put their masks on. But even if they do a swift attack, I want to have my mask on because they start shooting rubber bullets. And you don't want to get Okay, they got the bull. Let's go. All right. Mask on now. Where is Eric? Okay, I'll hold this. Stampede right now is very low. Very low threat for stampede at this point. Notice there is a unit behind us now as well. And so the police can do all kinds of actions from here. For instance, this police that just moved through can stop and tell her to go and catch all these people and block them between us and the raptors who are behind us. So just because they just walk by doesn't mean they won't just turn right around and attack. So I got my mask on now, that's how it says. Actually, I'm using audio. I think. Eric, can you hear me? I think Eric can't hear me. Are you getting any video or audio? You're getting no audio from me? I saw it turn red. Okay.
Maybe you just weren't saying it.
No, we weren't close enough. I saw it turn red.
So I'm out here with Eric. I'm going to start a second live stream. I'm out here with Eric now. He's out beside me. I'm going to start it. And there's Jan here as well. There's Jan from Epoch Times. Excellent interview. Watch this Steve Bannon and Arthur and Dr. Arthur Long interviews. Very, very, very good. So we're out here on Nathan Road. There's the mosque in the background with the police with the blue water truck maybe a month or so ago. And then the Carrie Lam, who's the chief executive of Hong Kong, which is sort of like, you might say, the mayor or the prime minister or something. It's kind of she couldn't apologize to the people in the mosque. She didn't apologize to the Christians when they hit the church just 200 meters down the road. So there's police right here too, and on the clock here. Here's the one right here. So, a lot of terrorists moved from Poland, escaped from communist Poland in the 1970s to the United States. And there's the Raptors right there. And it's funny because when Jan came, he made the same observation that I did. They looked just like Zola. Zola was the armored police in Poland, the riot police that were brutal. They're actually more brutal than these police so far. Oh, hey man. Matt's here as well. As well as Vince and Slovenia, whom I just met for the first time today. And so, yeah, it's been a really nice week since the elections on last Sunday. There was a landslide. 17 out of 18 districts went to, it was just district level elections, but it was more on a referendum on what people think about going under Beijing control versus self-control, self-government, and the statement was clear. And then later in the week, on Thursday, President Trump really made my entire week, my entire month, by signing off on the Human Rights and Democracy Act. We're going to move forward. We got a police unit coming up to your 6th Eric, so they're compressing the, you know, there's a lot of people out here with their children because this is not, I mean, this is a shopping district, and so, let me see what she's got. There's people that still come into the airport and that sort of thing, and there's still tourists here as well. But trust me, that will not stop the police from shooting tear gas. They will not hesitate. They don't make any allowance for children, old people, people in wheelchairs. They make no allowance whatsoever. When they get ready to shoot tear gas, they just shoot tear gas and start pepper spraying. So if you really wanted to hire police to turn everyone against Beijing and the Hong Kong government, these are your guys. It's funny how Beijing keeps blaming CIA, but if CIA wanted to run this, what they would do is hire cops like this and tell them to behave the way they behave, and then they would win. Hong Kong would win, and it would be eventually be free, because Beijing can only afford to push so hard. Okay, leaving. There you go. I've seen them do hammer and anvils right here before you, and what they'll do is they'll bring the police right the way they are now, and then the people that are up on the inside of there, they'll flood out of the police station, because remember that police station we walked by? It's right up there. And they'll flood out and they'll capture the people in between this unit and that unit. Okay. So there's Eric in with the camera. I can stick it in because my microphone was actually for his. So if I sound muffled, it's because I'm wearing my mask. There's the long shield cops. Long shield cops will generally be up front, and then you'll see the smaller shield. The round ones will be in the second tier because they're more mobile. The front tier with the long shields and to cross brakes and that sort of thing. And then the Raptors have these tiny rectangular shields in the back and thing. People are barking like dogs because they call the cops dogs. And the cops are turn off over by calling the people roaches. So the police often call the people roaches, and they call their pepper spray and tear gas, they call it roach spray, insecticide. Just to let you know, all of Nazis talk. That's why they call them China Nazis. You can see the police are really behaving aggressively tonight and yesterday. Even though there's really nothing going on, you see nobody's throwing anything at them. No Molotovs at this point, but the police are acting. You know, again, it could be that first edge of winter air, you know? I don't know. You know, like when dogs run around for us, they get excited when the winter's coming. So I'm seeing the sign Eric. Eric is shooting on the larger camera here, which should be also on my Facebook at the same time. And also over at Epoch Times on my YouTube, Epoch Times YouTube. And Roman Yoko in Japan. And Brian Kafage's Facebook pages. He has some American Joe as one of his Facebook pages. A really great page. And then Brian's case, Brian Kafage, Brian was wounded in the war, terribly wounded, and he's raised money to build a border wall in the United States, and so they're busy with that. And I tell you, here when you look at the border issues here, a lot of the issues that Hong Kongers have, since 1997 when this was turned over to Communist China by Britain, as if they had a right to do that. China started pushing in about 100 to 150 mainlanders per day since 1997. So now there's hundreds of thousands, maybe a million, which includes voters. So it's a soft genocide. Many of the Hong Kongers have moved out to places like the United States, Canada, Australia, UK, of course. So as they move out, they're being replaced by mainlanders. But a problem that China has with the human rights and democracy, like the House and Senate passed, and then President Trump signed off on. So our government passed the act. Is that Hong Kong is basically China's ATM. And so, for instance, the Chinese currency, the renminbi, is not convertible. You can't just... But the Hong Kong dollar is a hard currency. But you can take it to the United States, to a bank, and exchange it for dollars, right? Or take it to Germany and switch it for marks or euros, whatever they're using now. But I mean, it's a hard currency, you know, for those who travel much or in that sort of in the market. But China does not have the banking system that Hong Kong has, the legal system, the protections that investors have. through the courts and the stability that Hong Kong has. And now that the United States government has passed the act, this is a big deal for China. You saw China threatening last week, and obviously, if you're an American, are you afraid? I don't know. We're laughing. We're not really laughing, but you know what I'm saying. It's, so, I'm going to take off my mask as well. What do you think, Eric? Mask on or mask off? Say again? You're going to take yours off? I can hold that if you'd like. You got it? So we're back at the police station here that we walked by. Often the scene of, you know, a lot of Molotovs and rubber bullets flying back and forth. And there's, you can see that, like, that's the Afghan guy right there probably that just walked by, I think. So there's a lot of people from the Middle East and Asia in this neighborhood.
Right.
It looked like a Pashtun guy that walked by.
Yeah, it was hilarious. There was like, I wish I could have gotten the audio of this, but basically there was this, obviously from the UK, this Indian guy from the UK. He jumped up on a statue, and he's like, his wife was like, "You stop that! If they do something, we're stopped." You know, and he's like, "I'm just taking a look. I'm just taking a look." You know, and it was.
Wait, so the Indian guys jumped up, and he was.
They were an Indian couple, but clearly from the UK.
Oh, right.
They just happened to be
right.
And they were basically, one guy, he jumped up on this statue and was saying, "I'm just taking a look," and his wife was taking serious issue with this, obviously, because it was in the middle of basically
a minor event.
It was a minor event, exactly. There were people being arrested as we spoke.
You know, just a typical
pepper spray.
It's actually funny to watch Indian wives nag their husbands. I get a kick out of that.
Like that? I don't know. I can't speak to that, but what's fascinating here, frankly, is that I just got a whole bunch of footage of this. There's people doing their thing. There's police in the street. They're like, these aunties are like hopping over the police to try to get across the street. There's the protesters. It's like, you know, normal life is kind of mixed in with all this activity that's happening. It's incredible, right?
It is. It's strange, isn't it?
It's kind of gotten used to.
Like, look, Jan, right behind you, that store is wide open. You can go shopping right there, you know what I mean?
I know, exactly.
That's a shoe store, right? Yeah.
There's a shoe store, yeah. Look at Jan came out with his shoes. Okay, we'll have to avoid any serious, but they're not throwing Molotovs or anything. So, and there's not high compression of people, so you're okay. But actually, those are really nice shoes.
They're very heavily worn and they're very comfortable. Yeah.
But so look, Eric wears nice boots, but I haven't got him to tuck his laces in yet. And these are the sorts I'm wearing, and they're much better because if you get into the compressions or the or you get into the stampedes, like they don't come off.
Yeah. They're steel toe, right?
They're not steel toe, but they're okay. I checked them. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay though. Like I can accidentally, hit a brick and I'll be okay with it. It's no problem. But there's
the brick and the brick went out.
What happened with the brick?
I once kicked the brick, and the brick apologized. That's how hard my boots are. Like, sorry, I'm in your way. I'll make way for you now.
In Belize, watching from Belize, Gilbert said, Belize. Hey, somebody from Belize just got arrested. It was in the China Post today. So, somebody from Belize was arrested at the protest. There's only like 7 people in Belize. One is watching this, and the other got arrested here yesterday. Where are the other 5?
Hey,
you ever been to Belize?
I've never been to Belize.
I've only been around it. I've never been there. Hello, gentlemen.
How you doing? Good, nice to meet you.
Hello. Yeah.
This is Michael.
Hey. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you from?
From France.
Oh, from France. And also from France?
Australia.
Australia. All right. I've seen you around. Yeah. And you as well? Mark, where are you from? France. France. Okay, couple French and Aussie.
Not too bad.
I'm Canadian. media.
Carrying like 40 pounds of gear now. You're the infantry, man. Things are getting serious here.
That's one of the great things about Hong Kong, by the way, is you just like, it's like New York on meeting people. You just like, everybody's from all over the world, not just for something like this, but it's very cosmopolitan.
Taiwan again. And I'm just back here, and then we go back to Taiwan in December for the election. Oh yeah, the presidential election. Yeah, 11 January. So you got it from the public I got them in Taiwan actually. Yeah, it seems like a lot of the, like, you know, the defensive gear, let's just say, is being sourced from Taiwan. But,
Somebody from Taiwan was arrested yesterday as well.
From Taiwan says that even their hardware is going to okay. That we like this past 6 months has drained the entire Asia region of basically all of the applicable 3M products. Wow. Yeah. It's fascinating.
Yeah, actually, you got 3M.
Extra money, I threw in the 3M stuff, so we could have put it in.
Those filters don't last as long. Don't last very long.
As long as which ones?
Oh, there's the 6029s, I think is what they're called. But they'll be good for like, you know, a day or whatever. Are they new filters?
Yeah.
Good. Oh, good. Good. You're good to go.
Is anything happening in Mongkok? Yeah. It's happening in Mongkok.
Well, let's go.
Open flower Mongkok. It's always happening in Mongkok.
Mongkok is about 15 minutes walk, 20 maybe.
I'd probably say a click and a half.
Click and a half mile in American talk. Jan, you ready to hoof it? All right, I'm going to turn this live off. Or maybe I'll just keep it on. Let's see. You ready, Eric?
Yep.
Let's do keep it on.
You want to switch off and then reset?
You can just keep yours on, definitely. So Mongkok, as you know, that last night when you saw the really minor dramas, that was the Mongkok area. And but on the 18th, that was the heaviest fighting that Eric and I have seen in Hong Kong.
That's more in Yamate, but on the approach.
Yeah, that was more Yamate where we saw that. But it's kind of they blend into each other. They're it's all down this road. Basically, it's all on this road. You just walk down this road and you end up at the famous Mongkok police station, scene of 100 battles. Now, Eric had something interesting to say about the 31 August event on Prince Edward Station, where there's allegations that the police had murdered some people. We'll let Eric talk about that later when we get up to him. Okay, what you saw a report today, right, or yesterday?
Yeah, the Factfire news agency managed to track down a number of those arrested on that night inside the station. Of the 52 arrested, I think they found 47, and basically had a first re-established the timeline of the events that happened inside the station. And of the 47 that they interviewed, they figured out that how should I put this? That the 6 who were allegedly missing after the incident and feared that that were killed by the police, turns out they're still around.
So that's good news.
Oh, that is good news.
Yeah, but what's interesting is that there really was a real cover-up. So why were they covering up, for instance, you know, the closed circuit TV and so they kind of fan the flames of the conspiracy. It's the cover-up, stupid. We've heard that many times. We hear police, we hear sirens behind us. So we're coming up on the TST police station up here. And the site of many battles up here at TST police station. This whole road is just one story after another, month after month. So there goes one police vehicle. There goes 2. Third. 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's a substantial unit there. And, well, we were told that it's kicked off at Mongkok, which is the direction we're heading now. So they, probably doing an attack up there. We're getting ready for one. How's New York going these days, Jan?
Well, New York doesn't change much. Yeah, I mean, I haven't been there in a while, so it's been a few days, so I don't know. Maybe there's something different.
When was the last time you went to Poland?
Oh, we're filming, we're making a film about my father-in-law.
Really?
Who I think I told you about yesterday. He survived Buchenwald. So we took, he went to Poland and to Germany to kind of visit this orphanage where he had been put up after the war. There's this historical society that's studying that. So we took the family and also a film crew there. And some really interesting things happened.
Is he Ashkenazi?
Yeah.
Man, survived Buchenwald. That's
and
pretty
it turned
serious.
out we learned that while we were there that he survived the worst part of Buchenwald because there were actually kind of sub-camps inside the camps. They didn't know that. He didn't know that until they kind of explained to him, oh yeah, you were here. And this was actually the worst part. The whole thing was a very interesting experience.
Let's get out here, Jan.
Yeah. But yeah, so we were there maybe about a year ago. About right, maybe a year and a bit. Sounds right to me, maybe longer. I'm terrible with the passage of time, so.
Yeah, I haven't been to Poland in a long time. I can't wait to go back.
It was interesting you talking about how you feel that this situation here resembles Poland in the 80s. And there's solidarity coming up because, well, just for me, purely just looking at the police reminded me of the ZOMO, which is, of course, the riot, the Polish riot police that the Communist Party used to quell the protests. And, you remember water cannons, you remember, all the...
Huge tear gas canisters.
Yeah.
Remember those kind that were like the size of a drum?
I was pretty young, so I don't remember details like that. But I do remember the water cannons. I remember, I remember these ZOMO, caught on film, looking very menacing. So I think it's, obviously intentional.
You can hear people shouting down here. I think. Did you hear? I thought I did. I'm not sure.
So far, I don't see any.
Did you hear Eric? Okay, Eric heard too. Yeah, I hear him now.
Yeah.
But people like Jan are reliably very anti-communist, as was I after I started spending years in communist and previously communist countries. I mean, I was raised up to be very suspicious and disliking of communists, but you really have to go there to let it sink in. And it only takes about 30 minutes, really. It doesn't take like 30 days. I mean, just like the moment you step into a really, honestly, communist country, you'll say this is not a good place.
Well, this is the thing that people here are fighting for ultimately. With this, extradition bill, why did 2 million, why did such a substantial portion of the population come out against it? Because they know that rule of law is gone, and where freedom of speech is gone, and thought police comes in. It's a completely different there. Because it's just part of what you do in these societies, right?
Right.
That's just one feature, but that's a crazy feature. Think about that, right? But I can't have honest conversations with people unless I really know them well, because I know that what I'm saying is going to be reported to someone. There's a dossier being made on you, and so forth. It's a mind job,
It really is.
But you can't. It's just so hard to imagine. I mean, just kind of working with dissidents from communist countries, especially China, really kind of opens that up. And of course, it's a much harsher situation in China than it ever was in Poland, frankly. Especially for religious minorities, democracy people.
Yeah, China's much harder.
The few that exist.
But Hong Kong's not, but China is. Yeah, harder. Okay, what Eric's saying? What's that, Eric?
Oh, that's interesting. Is that
right. He's got a U.S. flag and a Korean flag.
Oh, no.
A South Korean and a U.S.
Really?
Yeah. South Korean on one side and U.S. on the other.
Flag.
Some kind of, yeah.
It's the colonial Hong Kong flag.
Oh, I see.
No, which one are you looking at? Oh, you're looking at that one. Yeah. I was looking at a different flag.
Oh,
I'm looking at the one on the corner. Eric's looking at the one in the middle. See, the one on the other corner is a U.S. flag on one side and South Korean on the other. So the streets are still open, but they got in the middle of the road, as Eric says, an old colonial flag on the right, and then of course the U.S. flag. Eric, let's keep moving to the action. Well, as soon as this red guy, the long light. We're just waiting for this light to clear. But yeah, Jan interviews some of the preeminent China experts in the United States, like Arthur Waldron. Man, I watched your interview with him very closely. I loved it, man. It was incredible. Actually, I realized I had seen a lot of it before. Or you have seen other interviews. I think it was either you with him, but I've seen you with Bannon before, and those are great interviews.
Waldron is, he's been at it. He did his doctorate in the Ming Dynasty. China.
Yeah.
He has this perspective that very few people have.
Historical.
Yeah. I just he has this depth of knowledge that it really, very, very few people have.
And also Gordon Chang, you interview. I got an email from Gordon today, actually, this morning. Let's go ahead and get across here. You should see his program. And actually, I've put a couple links to it up already today, but I'm going to keep putting up more. So, alert. See them because they're really excellent.
Well, there's a really good one coming, which is with Alan Leong, who's legendary pro-democracy legislator here. He even ran for chief executive. I think it was 2007 or something.
Right.
Really powerful and good perspective on the Communist Party and why the world needs to look at Hong Kong right now and ponder its future, given the ascent of the Chinese Communist Party.
Have you already done the interview?
Yeah.
Good.
We're gonna publish it, I guess, today in US
good.
time.
I'll watch it tonight if we don't get in at 4 in the morning. Eric, we're going to cross over that side? Okay.
The roadblock's being set up.
Oh, roadblock. Oh, setting up a roadblock here.
Oh,
I see.
The guy you were talking about with the Korean flag.
Yeah, on the other side. See that? Usually the people that set up the roadblocks are frontliners. Every once in a while you see auxiliary people do it. But usually it's frontliners. They call them frontliners. I would call them GF, guerrilla force. All right, keep moving. Righty. See, like Jan was saying earlier, By the way, Jan is Jan, so it's Polish name, Jan. And so he was saying earlier that you can see like life goes on. You see how interesting it is. It's out here like normal life. If you didn't realize something was going on and just plopped right down here right now, you might not realize until you walk a few blocks that it looks a little different.
A montage of, real life amidst the madness.
Yeah, like look at this expensive jewelry store. And they try to make it out like, oh, these are rampaging thieves. There's like probably a, $1 million worth of gold right there. I don't know. Yeah. Now these places, Jan, see this 360? These are owned by the Fujian people. Actually, Eric is better to explain. See, this one's been destroyed. We were actually here when they burned it out. I was with Eric.
That's the one down the road.
No, I was here for this one too.
Oh, really?
I was here for, I was here for several.
Considering how many times it burned down the various stores, everybody should have seen one by this point.
So this was a food store, which is gone. I'll let Eric explain that.
On the night of July 20th.
Get away from that bus.
There were allegations that...
Let's wait till this bus is going so people can hear.
There were allegations that Beijing parties have hired basically people from the Fujian province who come down to Hong Kong as hired thugs to attack protesters in various districts.
I'm aware of these rumors.
And the owner of that branch of that company, being from Fujian, became a suspicious target.
So that's why you'll see like Starbucks around here have been destroyed at times, and Bank of China on this road. But it's nothing against Starbucks in particular. It's just against the actual Maxim group that operates those here. And so, for instance, there's a camera shop. There's something right beside it, like a bank or something, that was destroyed one night. And the camera shop, it's right around here somewhere, the camera shop. It was wide open and selling all this expensive camera gear. Well, the place next door was being wrecked, It's just...
They destroyed, let's say, a Bank of China. There's zero movement or, evidence that even tried to touch the money.
They clearly didn't try. I was there and watched them do it at times. They just messed up the ATMs, refurbished, messed up the places, and left. Yeah. You want to get in? Let's get in. Yeah. Thank you. You get in the front. And Jan, do you want to get in the middle? Thank you. Taxi driver's giving us a ride. Thank you, sir. I'd say that's a vote of support. All right. Hold on. Let me get in there. Get everybody in. All right. Thank you. Hello. You from Japan?
Yes.
All right.
Vous parlez français?
No.
Petit peu sûr.
No.
Pas beaucoup. Mais tu parles français? Faut pas absolument français, pas anglais.
He looked Japanese. That's why I said that.
Parce que quand j'étais à l'université.
Ah, ok. Tu choisis le français.
Voilà, c'est un documentaire français, littérature française.
Donc, combien de jours reste-t-il?
Thank you for getting us.
Thank you.
Very much.
Prince Edward. Vous connaissez? Prince Edward.
Prince Edward, yes.
Yeah, oui.
We're going, it's about 1 kilometer more. Something like that.
Oh, Prince. So I should tell our guys Prince Edward.
Yeah.
Kind of communicate.
That's where we met last night.
Yeah.
And then this is where we met the second time by the Eaton. We were sitting in that corner. So we're right.
Ancien? Oui. Bien.
Where you from in Japan? Where from? Hokkaido. Oh yeah, is it nice? You like? Very cold. Yeah, Japan gets cold. I love Japan. Very nice. Japan's great.
Now I'm hearing Prince Edward just pick this up and it's up there.
有喎，黃埔開，黃埔未開。
黃埔開打咗㗎啦，黃埔啊。我話俾你聽。
So I will be at Prince Edward momentarily.
我就有少都唔知，我就冇經過啦，我講你去咗，因為佢好難講，佢睇人數。
Basically, a friendly
係咪踩
taxi
車啊？
driver
有啲係
just
衝咗翻，
saw us
其
heading
實有啲佢啲係，我見佢嗰啲係翻咗去
get you there fast.
翻咗去差館嘅，係啊，有啲係落咗紅磡廟下邊嗰度啦，擺車咧，喺度等唔知等咩，
唔到啊等。佢琴晚佢都發射咗幾粒催淚彈啦，黃哥。
幾粒啫。
係咯。
You can see we had a long walk ahead, and the taxi driver was very kind to pick us up. Is this Argyle?
No.
Oh.
It's Waterloo.
Oh, Waterloo. Oh, yeah, this is where.
This is the lights are out here. Yeah, that's why we have
Yeah.
this jam.
That's part of it. There's going to be strike next week, by the way.
Just the advertising industry.
The advertising industry?
This guy's really dipping her here. It's like, gotta get you filming this stuff.
Yeah, man. We couldn't even get a taxi earlier to you. We walked all the way to you.
Advertising.
Well, no, yeah, it's super interesting. The taxis don't want to pick us up, but then you have, these people like this gentleman
Yeah.
who are just super motivated to see, hey, you're documenting this, I want to help you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very touching.
See, there's a bunch of cops right here.
呢度得咯。
我收埋俾你哋啦。
好啊，唔該晒。好。Gonna drop us off.
廣角 station。
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. How much? Oh, oh. He won't even take money. The Japanese guy is trying to shove money on him because, Japanese are they're great. And he won't take it. Everything good with you? Good.
Many.
Oh, yeah.
Many. What?
Oh, yeah. Good shots. Oh, yeah. Good shots. Who are Let me see.
Gas. Electric gas.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Be careful.
Yeah, you too. I'm Michael.
He's half an hour to come back.
What's your name?
Where? Miwa.
Miwa.
M-I-W-A.
N-I-W-A. Miwa. I'm from Florida, America.
Which?
Oh, Florida. Florida. Yeah. Really great place. All right, we're going to go. Come on, Miwa. From Japan. And Jan from New York. And it's not Saturday night. It's Sunday night.
Sunday night live.
And then Eric from all over the world. Eric's like a global baby. He's been all over the place. He's one of those like milkweeds that grew up all over the world. Where all did you grow up, Eric?
I was born in Hong Kong, grew up in Vancouver, BC, over in Canada, came back to Hong Kong, then went to New Zealand for a few years to finish my university. The police are searching people and demanding them to show their ID cards.
You have an ID card, Miwa?
No.
Police are stopping people.
In Japan, I'm a journal of industrial.
Oh,
Industrial. Very small newspaper company.
I see.
And my special is research of wind turbine service.
Yeah. So you're not Asahi Shimbun, huh?
I don't like.
You don't like Asahi Shimbun. Good for you. You know what Asahi Shimbun did with the comfort women, Ianfu?
Yeah. Paper Asahi to me near the South China Morning Post.
Right?
And Bloomberg. It's same group.
Oh, same group. Let's see. All right, Eric. Hello. So you can see there's a lot of frontliners around here.
These guys are some kind of...
Oh yeah, definite frontliners. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Mine is in my backpack. Yeah.
There's over here.
Nothing there, so we go there slowly. Maybe they know how to do. They go to Turkey.
So this is a scene of a lot of fighting. This is Argyle and Nathan. This is one of the famous fighting spots where often fights gravitate to right in this intersection, tremendous fights. This is the place you might remember where the police tear gassed the bus right in front of us. Just goes on and on. Argyle and Nathan. YouTube, Robert, should be much better, much clearer. And you can find it on Epoch right now on YouTube as well, Epoch Times, which is doing tremendous work in exposing what the Chinese Communist Party is doing. Chinese Communist Party is really targeting Epoch. You can see they got attacked with a firebomb attack about 2 weeks ago or so here in Hong Kong and tried to make it look like it was protesters, like it was liberators, but it was clearly anybody that has been around here long enough could see that, like for instance, they had batons. The ones who did the firebombing had batons, police batons, and those are illegal here, and you just don't even see frontliners with them at all. Here's police right here, actually. Oh, it looks like they're giving somebody a hard time over there, searching people. No, they've arrested a woman. Zoom in on that woman, Eric. I'll try to distract him. There's a woman arrested over there. I got her face, Eric. It'll be able to zoom in on 4K later. She looks like just a musician or something. I don't know what the deal is.
唔好停晒喺度啊！要行路㗎，啲人要行㗎。嚇！你聚晒喺度做咩啫？幾月啊？行啦！行啦！有咩嘢行啊？喂，行開啊！行開啊！
Hello, nice to meet you. Can't wait to see all these sanctions kick in. It's going to be a lovely day. See, he's got his tear gas, his pepper spray in his hand, and he's got his finger on the pin. When in doubt, come shout at somebody, hassling somebody over there.
Tell their audience, start screen capping faces.
Yeah, start screen grabbing faces and put them up on your social media when people get arrested. Screen grab, especially off of Eric's live stream on YouTube. It'll be higher resolution than on Facebook. So like that woman that was just arrested, or this guy right here who's being hassled, Eric's got a better camera than I do. It's on my YouTube page. It's on Epoch Times and Random Yoko up in Japan, and Brian Kofaja's page. But Brian's is Facebook, so it's lower resolution.
Start screen capping, tell them to send them to the Telegram group so that they can be identified and lawyers contacted.
Start screen grabbing these faces and put them on the Telegram groups. Telegram.
The locals know what they're.
Locals know what to do with it.
The locals know what to do with it.
Yeah. But if you screen grab it, then they'll find it either now or later, and they can start identifying who's
if
being.
If a lawyer does not get in touch with them, they might not be able to find a lawyer on their own. They might get basically, when I was arrested, they never let me call my lawyer. So somebody has to get in touch and tell them somebody's been arrested. Hopefully somebody recognizes them.
They've done the same thing to me before, the police. I didn't tell them shit. I just kept saying, contact the U.S. Embassy, that sort of thing. I was just like, go ahead, arrest me. It'll just be in the news and it'll hurt you more. That's why when they arrested the Taiwanese guy yesterday and the guy from Belize, it was front page news, and it's just, and he was released. He was released, and it was front page news, and it just that front page news is just getting into the media about how they're behaving over here. So arresting people is just and hassling people like that is not helping them. That's for sure. It's worth it. It's worth it.
Getting back in their vehicles.
Yeah, they're getting back in their vehicles. I wonder why they're hassling this guy. Maybe they don't like his music or something. Why are they giving you a hard time?
No, they're
What about the woman? Why were they taking her?
I know.
Do you know why they took the woman? Do you know why they took the woman?
Sorry, I don't know English. Say what?
I'm going to put my iPro on. That guy in that little stand right there, you see the plastic, that guy will be open. There'll be tear gas in here. He'll still be open, selling, whatever he sells there, magazines and that sort of thing. He'll just put his mask on and keep selling. I want to put my eye protection on.
I want to ask the girl what happened.
Yeah, I'm wondering why she was arrested. I don't know. Why was she arrested? No, what happened?
We don't know.
We came here and then we saw about 20 riot police.
Yeah, we took videos, but I don't know why she was arrested because we came up after she was taken.
And then the guy was just standing here, and then the riot police confronted him.
Yeah, we saw that.
They stopped and searched him, and then now they have taken him.
Did they take him as well? They released him. They took him. Yeah. I don't know. I thought they released him.
No, I think they took him.
You think they took him as well? I don't know. Where are you from?
I'm from Hong Kong.
Oh, from Hong Kong. Yeah, I don't know. And I don't know why they took the woman. I asked those two guys right there who were right beside it, and they said they don't know, but I think that they probably do know. Those guys should know because it happened right beside them.
Okay, yeah, we can ask them.
Yeah, definitely. Eric, where you at? Eric, I want to find out why that woman was taken. Can you hear me? You got audio? I want to ask why this woman was taken. These other people are trying to find out right now. Any idea?
No, she's just a passerby. They're not. She wasn't even from this.
So she wasn't from that, whatever, music or whatever. What is this group?
Music.
Okay, music.
Yeah.
You have an American accent. Are you American or are you Hong Kong?
I'm from Hong Kong.
Oh, you're from Hong Kong, but you have an American accent. Oh.
I went in English.
Oh, right. Okay. Bye. It's interesting. You'll find a lot of Hong Kongers with American accent or British accent. Aussie.
Battery swap now.
Oh, the batteries. You gonna hot swap it?
1 minute.
All right. Let me. Oh, sorry.
Where are you?
That's on the second one, right? Admin pouch, and give me the dead one. Eric's going.
That's hilarious. I didn't know that.
Apparently, the two reporters that were standing next to me said that the young lady that was just arrested was allegedly assaulting a police officer with a water bottle.
Okay, so I didn't realize this was the Epic live stream. The Jan and Yan show. Yeah.
Jan and Yan show. So he didn't realize he's on his own show.
Yeah. That's. Okay, that's great.
Huang Po apparently just popped off earlier. The taxi driver that we were with earlier.
Let's keep it on something interesting because you are live on Epoch and other places.
I may zip out.
Okay.
It just kind of depends. Like if there's something, I can come back. But I'd rather like process a bit of what I have right now. It's actually quite interesting.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Like it's not like war zone. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not hearing. I'm not. That's not my goal here.
Yeah.
Is to end up in a war zone. I want to spend a bit of time with you.
Yeah.
See,
Actually, I can cut off if you want to go do something, and he can.
This amazing. Yeah.
I can cut if you want to talk. I can cut off and give him that mic, and we'll take off.
Yeah.
Let me turn this off. All right, I'm going to go ahead and shut off so I can talk with Jan. Mic out. Eric will continue going, and this mic is still hot until I give it to Eric. Okay.
They just told me that the woman.
Yeah.
The woman. There were like 3 police cars here, and then the woman threw a paper ball. Like
a paper ball.
Yeah, like a trash, like
right.
paper.
Oh.
Towards the car,
right.
and then the riot police just like took her. That's
right.
all.
She was a huge threat to state security.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Laser pointer.
Yeah, laser pointer.
Yeah. Cheers.
Bye. Pleasure to meet you. The funny thing is, every arrest they do like that is just counterproductive.
Right.
They're frustrated. The police are frustrated. They don't know what to do. So they're like, do something, do something. You can see them. They walk around. They're like, you see them, they're standing in there. They don't know what to do. They'll just run over and start hassling somebody. I see them do it all the time. Eric, I'm going to turn off this mic and talk with Jan. I can give you this mic if you want to. What's that? Okay, I'm going to turn it off. And then we can turn that one off as well. So Eric is going to have the camera, and I'm going to talk with Jan offline. And we may actually... Don't take pictures of dogs doing dog stuff. Are you sure? One day I have a camera and he's taking pictures of dogs. They're going to get me fired. I'm like, see, that's what happens when you get a fighter and give him a camera. This one. Yeah. They have closed it for the entire Hong Kong at least once, and then often they close it for large cars. Yeah. Or certain lines will be closed.
Well, and at Prince Edward, they closed the whole thing.
Yeah, right. I thought I actually told you. Yeah. That's not a big process. Yeah. Anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah, we be a part of it. When you're in ship. Yeah, we there's more than one. Yeah. And actually, that's the best one. You know, when it came to CUHK, it was like only you and Apple Daily was doing it. Yeah, it was like everybody, for some reason, was... You remember that night? Except for the pro-China people. The only people that were... the only ones that had good feeds on that during the heavy fight, super heavy fighting. No, they weren't. Usually they're out. Yeah, in fact, you guys were getting accolades in Mexico, man. By the way, this is not online. This is not online. This is live. This one is they would hear it on this if that's going to go on. No, it's on. What's going here. That's why I mentioned to you, this is a hot mic, right? When it came up. Oh, no, it's fine. You know, what we're doing is getting word out, like, you know, and you guys are getting it out in an epic way. So something, give me a call. You got my number?
I really appreciate it. You've been like really supportive. You guys have been amazing.
You're the kind of man I love to talk with, man. No, Polish and everything. Like my favorite people.
Like just there's a certain kind of reality here. All these different groups.
Oh, it's very cosmopolitan here.
Right? I think it's fascinating. And like you said, everyone's taking a side. At the same time, a lot of people are desensitized. There's aunties like jumping over the
barriers.
Barriers. The police holding like a weapon. And she's like, bumping into him with her.
Oh, sometimes they do it on purpose. Like I'm an old man. What are you gonna do? Like if you've got time, how long are you thinking?
I'm making another 6 days.
Oh, good. There'll be plenty of time. Because that's a fun. Go over that. That would be awesome. Because I'm born here, so I kind of have a personal. I can say I have a personal stake in my hometown, but I have personal passion.
Where you were educated where?
I was born in Hong Kong. Right. But I grew up in New York.
Toronto, I did my undergrad at UBC.
Oh, did you?
So actually, when I was it reminded me of Vancouver.
Oh yeah, like you know what they say, Vancouver, right?
I didn't know they said that.
Like there's a huge, back in the early 2000s, mostly like Hong Kong-centric expat crowd in Richmond. And then I came back to Hong Kong. So because it just didn't gel very well with the local education system, for basically middle school and high school, I went through the learning curriculum in the domestic school in Hong Kong, following their holdover system policy. And then finished my high school, stayed in there 2 years in Hong Kong just to see how terrible it is to work in Hong Kong. And then did my degree in New Zealand in marine biology.
My degree's in as a funny
like
definitely not British.
People say it's a nondescript West Coast North America West Coast. Well, like people assume that since I'm from Hong Kong and I lived here, I was born here. If I want to talk like this, I can also do that. Oh, but well, I do, but I don't really do accents because, like I said, when you're from an international background, you don't really, like you kind of notice it's not, like there's an accent to it, but you don't really. New Zealand. Well, British nationality. Probably knew that. Considering that they're now having a second look at what rights the passport will grant to the first holder. Because it used to be you can vote in British politics, really. It's never really made much sense to me. But I think. Oh, I had his book from 2006. Was following quite closely with the Iraq War. Then for a few years I stopped following him on Facebook because, like, I guess our political views and opinions diverged a little bit. But then, even when we're hanging out, especially with the cameras off, I would disagree with them wholeheartedly about certain issues. Or I wouldn't disagree. Well, maybe you're right, but from my perspective, I see it in a different light. Slightly more diplomatic. You can't just tell somebody to start off. thing happening. I might ask if Michael wants to switch off the light for a moment, and then we'll come back. We'll come back on when something interesting does happen. With the local crime. I said it's going to be local crime. And for to figure out what's happening dinner now. But we'll see. The police vehicles are still here, sitting around the puppets. And we're standing here with the cameras, also like puppets.
So for him, it was like the new name.
Okay, so
Did you say you studied in Taiwan? What were you studying? Oh. Yeah, we can go ahead. And you've lost audio. No, that's our, yeah, you can switch it off. All right. Mike Wu, we're going to switch off for now. And if anything comes on interesting, we'll switch back on. And Epoch Control, we're going to switch off for now.
Thanks
Mike
for watching,
out.
guys.